Let me just make it very clear that my attorney, Mr. Antavius Weems, from the Weems firm, has already got this locked and loaded. We are in pursuant of the people who have started this nasty rumor.
Okay, gang, thanks for tuning in. We got
Angie Stone.
revealing deep, dark secrets about the industry and everything. Check this video out. You are now tuned in to the latest YouTube channel in the world.
Listen to me now, baby. Oh. At least you heard it from me, because I don't know what they might do to keep from paying me all the money they owe me.
Okay, gang, thanks for tuning in. Prayers out to Angie Stone family.
Check this shit out! I'm gonna need each and every one of you guys, after I reveal this, to share this. The devil was very, very, very particular in targeting me. I was rushed to the hospital because I wasn't breathing so well. Came to find out I had what was a bacterial blood infection that I had gotten when they stuck me with the needle. It had went into my bloodstream and caused a staph infection of the blood. They rushed me into ICU, and I went to use the restroom and I passed out. When I came back to, the nurses began to tell me that I was screaming for Jesus, because when I went down, I'm sorry, I didn't know what was happening. All I know is it was all of a sudden I began to praise God and call on his name, because I knew biblically that if I was transitioning, I needed to be calling on Jesus. Sorry. I knew it was an attack. I knew it was a spiritual attack. God healed me, cleared up. People left me in that dark, dark moment when I really needed support. My kids were there for me. My true friends were there for me, because they knew this is serious. As I was coming through all of this, I soon found out that one of the biggest companies that I was with, Universal Music, a lot of my publishing, a lot of my royalties, my mechanicals, they have all pretty much been stolen.
You helped save music. That whole era, I thought, just helped preserve the live sound.
I am the godmother of neo soul, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But if we had a mother of neo soul, that would actually be Angie Stone.
Yeah.
And she got no credit for it.
Talk to us. Talk to us about that.
Angie Stone started out at the beginning, hip hop.
79.
Hip hop.
Yeah.
B. Angie B. And then once female rappers were going in a different direction, she didn't fit that mold.
I know you didn't know this. The Sugar Hill Gang's Eighth Wonder, Apache, Sequence wrote those songs. Okay?
Are you serious?
We wrote those songs, and we were also the voices up until they got some singers. We did West Street Mob. So there was a lot of sweeping under the rug. They can't tell me hip-hop is not in our fabric, because we wrote those songs for the Sugar Hill Gang. And we were the little country bumpkins that they never wanted to talk about. So when you hear, let's dance, I know you got the feet, but let's dance. Come on and get down. That's us. Douglas. Now, when I did my deal with Arista, the one reason you don't know a lot about the hip hop is one of the things that Clive Davis and Peter Edge wanted to do was say, okay, look, we don't want to date you. I'm like, I'm still young. What are you talking about? Well, we don't want to talk about all that stuff at Sugar Hill. So they kind of gag ordered me not to talk about.
So they wanted to be just a brand new artist coming out.
Right.
Got you.
And because I'm a singer now and they want to focus on that, and I'm like, I don't have a telescope into the future, not knowing what it was going to be, how it was going to be. All I know is I'm in this game for survival.
Right.
Got you.
So what happens when people recognize you? You pull up to a radio station, you're like, hey.
Oh, I rap on stage all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. She just wasn't talking about it in interviews. Like
I couldn't talk about it in interviews. It's not that I didn't want to.
I never heard of anything like that they put a gag order.
I didn't even know.
Well, I'm using that word gag, but when your boss tells you...
It was a gag order.
Right.
So who taught you how to make the music, like how to do a 16?
Well, gang, if you know, rest in peace to Angie Stone. You know how these 360 deals be going down in Hollywood. You know how they be sacrificing these folks. Now check this out. Oh, wait.
Let me just make it very clear that my attorney, Mr. Antavius Weems, from the Weems firm, has already got this locked and loaded. We are in pursuit of the people who have started this nasty rumor, and we do plan on filing a lawsuit. That's number one. Number two, for all of the haters that are trying to deflect from my album, Love Language, with this horrible rumor that I've died, you have gone amok for a couple of weeks now. We thought you'd take it down, but you continuously ride the wave as if it's true. In perspective and in check. Now there's this media company that's trolling my page, things that I was sharing with my fans for my fans' benefit, only regarding my dealings in the industry over 50 years and things I wanted to share for the benefit of my fans and me in the industry. And of course, I've had a lot of association with a lot of people, but I'm not one to drag anybody's good or bad beings. However, they say if you don't have something good to say, just don't say anything. I try to pride myself in speaking positive on every situation. But of course, they have now taken this by trolling my page and put a spin on it to try to make it seem dark and derogatory. First and foremost, I would never, ever, ever make a claim to just dogging somebody out, because God does that. I don't have to fight that battle. That's a battle that He fights for me. But I just want to, for the sake of my fans, let you guys know that I am not purposely dragging anybody. And you guys know, everybody that's in the news, 9 times out of 10, we all know them. We done ran across them. We done had business dealings with them, friendship, music, whatever the case may be. It's all innocent until it's proven guilty. I don't care what people think or say, but you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. All that stuff y'all hearing about, they done fabricated, they editing, they taking stuff, they trolling my page, taking interviews day after day after day and piecing them together to make the world believe that, oh, Angie Stone's out here dragging this one and dragging that. Never that. I would never do that. So I will get back on my page tomorrow, not on a Sunday, but tomorrow, and everybody know some of my secrets that I have endured over the years. Nothing to hurt anyone else. With that being said, I would advise you not to log in 30 minutes for no mess, because that's something they pull together. Just like they told y'all I was a dead girl and I'm very much alive. It's because they're looking for numbers and they want you to pay for that information. Why you got to pay for it and I'm giving it to you?